It's Week 16 of the NFL, and we'll see Bryce Young. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Commanders and the Lions on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's a compelling late-season clash here in Week 16, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So here's Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what something last week resolves itself this time around.
That's some good hard running there as he push his way forward for about 5. The numbers for Jones last week, 16 carries, 72 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Richardson looking to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 3 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is Hines. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Williams, the man in motion left. They run with Thomas.
And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 26.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Well, they would have got the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Back to the air with Richardson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Young. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Throwing. Young. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
What a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, and so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing every 1 say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a second down throw for Young. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Third down and 10. Young now. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out now come the Lions. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, this team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to pump the ball away.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
And the Washington offense going back to work.
And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. To throw on 2nd down is Young. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
In motion left is Beckham.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw, Young.
Quick slant complete to Njoku.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders' 1st down.
Young. Caught on the right side by Jones. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Young.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Automatic first down.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. To the air once more, Young. This will be caught just inside the 10. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Lions' 9-yard line.
And inside, and he caught it up, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
it is cold,
and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That is on the 6-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Hines. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Richardson. A short throw to Musgrave.
So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Young. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Here's Young from the shotgun. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A gain of 14, 1st down Commanders.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a 1st down.
And that is taken in by Njoku. Touchdown, Washington. David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive, 4 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Musgrave's got it out right.
They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays,
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete and out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
Up the middle, Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
On second down, Young.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
They go back to the ground with Jones. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Young working out of the gun.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the red zone now, Young. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
They need 12 here. It's third down.
Young. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. The Lions Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Back to the air with Richardson. Down the left sideline.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where you see the final score there. Tua Tagovailoa, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. Sam Darnold, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Patrick Mahomes, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now it's Richardson. A short throw to Musgrave.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second down at the 11-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3rd down and 13.
3rd down and 13.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
That's pulled in at the 32. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. First possession of the second half now for Washington.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. It's Young off play action.
And that one complete to Hodgins.
Young's pass. Complete to Isaiah Hodgins.
This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Young will set to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game. And let's face it, I didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
On 1st and 10, Young.
He'll find Hodgins there complete. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the 43-yard line.
It'll be Young again. This is the tight end, Njoku. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Young off the play fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy,
They're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I think they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. The kick by Sanders is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fit defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school that one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
Richardson to throw off play action. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff up the middle. Thomas.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On first down, Richardson. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Second and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. That's caught by Jennings. What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. From the 13 now, they'll work on first and 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 3, second and a yard. They run with Hines. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's third down and inches. Richardson on third and short. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Washington offense set to take over. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it. My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Second down, Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Hines. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now Richardson. A short throw to Musgrave.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They go play action with Richardson.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Richardson looking to throw. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 14.
First and 10, it's Richardson. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave.
That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Again, it's Richardson.
And his throw is incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Commanders are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, Young. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Here's Young from the shotgun.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
It's Young on 1st down.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The throw over the middle taken in. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
And the Commanders' first down.
A give to Jones.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll take it inside the 25.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And they'll get this down to the 10. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training.
Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Commanders put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Here's second down and 3.
At the 27-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Richardson to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Here's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Richardson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Richardson. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now Washington down by 4. A little over 30 seconds remaining. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Into the hands of Beckham. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Young. Able to find Jones. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on first down. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. Young to throw. As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And Young's throw there incomplete.
This is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Down to an goes Richardson, and that should finish off this victory. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Detroit, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.